Headspace is here to help kids and families show their minds some love. It's time to take a breather.
Hi, and welcome to Headspace Breathers. I'm Samantha, a kids and family mindfulness expert. Today I want to talk about kids and focus, two things that don't always go hand in hand. And with the massive change to children's routines over the last year and more ways to stay distracted, keeping kids focused might seem like a tall order. But with patience and creativity, we can all find ways to stay on task and get things done. So let's take a deep breath and zoom in.
We asked some young Headspacers to answer a few questions.
And I'm 7 years old, and I know how to whistle.
Which sometimes proved harder than we thought.
What are some of the things that you're most grateful for?
I can.
So the most thing I'm grateful for.
And what's your name?
Indigo.
Indigo. What do you have in your mouth?
Chocolate.
Oh no!
No.
No, it's not sad to miss someone?
Yes.
Yes.
I need some drink on mine.
Okay, I'll give you some lemonade. Thank you.
He can't come into your school, can he? But you like seeing your friends again. Indigo.
The mind loves to wander, and when it does, here are some tools you can use to help kids find their focus. For younger kids, start with something as simple as counting breaths. Counting our breaths provides a solid anchor for children to return to when their minds begin to wander. Over time, children get better at catching their attention when it begins to drift away, so that they feel confident in their ability to stay focused on purpose when they really need to. So let's put our hands like this, and then we're gonna breathe in and stretch our arms out like this. And then breathe out, bringing it back. Nice. Okay, now let's put our hands here on our chest, and then breathe in, and breathe out. And then one last breath with our hands by our sides, sitting really still. And we're gonna notice 3 breaths in our belly. So breathe in and breathe out. Nice. How do you feel after that? Winston, what did you feel?
Sorry about that.
Also remember that this takes practice, so be kind with yourself as you're learning.
Ask kids to listen in.
Set a timer for 1 minute and ask your children to tell you how many different sounds they heard. This allows children to manage their attention with confidence and focus on the task at hand. Listening to sounds on purpose provides another anchor for their attention and helps them to focus on specific sounds one at a time. So let's take a deep breath in and get really, really still in your body. You can imagine your body's like a mountain. And before we open our eyes, we're just gonna notice how we feel. Maybe our brain feels a little calmer. Maybe it felt really hard to pay attention, and that's okay too. So just notice how it was for you to listen. And then when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So let's see, I had 3 sounds that I heard. How many sounds did you hear?
What'd you hear? The fireplace? You heard the fireplace.
Oh, nice. That must have been a really nice sound. And your mom, Rena, what sounds did you hear? Did you hear an additional one?
I did. I can hear my toddler's tablet back there.
I heard it too.
So you did hear 2 sounds.
And Kendall, you heard that too?
Yeah.
Yeah. With these exercises, there's no right or wrong answer, right? If you found boredom, perfect. If you found happiness, perfect. Whatever we notice is totally fine. Older children can also try an exercise I call urge surfing, which involves noticing the physical sensations as well as thoughts and feelings that urge us to do something. You can teach kids to think of these urges like a wave that starts out small, gets bigger, and eventually passes. When they urge surf, they can notice the urge and pause without reacting to it. They then feel the intensity of the urge, wait for its peak, and then watch it pass. So we're gonna do a little urge surfing, and we're gonna sit really, really still and see how many different urges we notice. These could be urges to move your body. They could be urges to open your eyes.
you're gonna freeze, basically, right?
Exactly. You're gonna freeze your body and see if you can stay frozen the whole time while you notice urges.
The urge is like, if you feel like, oh man, I wanna itch my face, or I wanna move my arm, but you need to stay very still, and you count those on your fingers. Okay? She can handle that.
This is perfect. Did you notice you wanted to move? Yeah. So we can notice what we call urges that make us want to move.
What was it? I noticed that I was hungry.
Hungry. You noticed hunger. Doing this activity regularly teaches children how to identify urges and observe instead of react to them, so they can remain focused when they want to. It builds up their self-esteem when they're able to do this effectively. Just remember that it takes practice. I hope this helps you and your child find ways to practice focus and helps you understand your child's mind a bit better in the process. It's a challenging time around the world, so just know that however you're showing up is enough. Thanks for taking the time to join us for this Headspace breather.
For more mindfulness from Headspace, subscribe to our YouTube channel or find us on the Headspace app.